Have you ever noticed something a little strange? We treat our pets better than we treat ourselves. I know it sounds wild, but hear me out. When a vet prescribes medication for our dog or cat, a staggering 90% of pet owners make sure their furry friend gets every single dose right on time. But for ourselves, when a doctor gives us a prescription, the adherence rate plummets to less than 50%. We'll spend a fortune on premium, organic pet food, but grab cheap, processed junk for our own lunch. We make sure our pets get their daily walks and checkups, but we'll ignore that weird ache in our own back for months. It's a bizarre paradox, isn't it? We are fiercely dedicated caretakers for others, yet we often put our own well-being last. This isn't just about pets. We do it for our partners, our children, our friends, even our jobs. We'll bend over backwards for everyone else. But when it comes to our own health and happiness, we somehow fall to the bottom of the priority list. So, the big question is why? Why are we so good at caring for others, but so neglectful when it comes to ourselves? Let's dive deep into this today, because understanding this is the first step to finally changing it. The root of this problem often lies in a tangled mix of psychology, culture, and our personal history. Let's start with self-worth. Many of us have this quiet, nagging feeling that we aren't quite enough. We feel we need to earn our worth by being useful to others. Caring for a pet or a person gives us a tangible sense of purpose and validation. They need us, and that makes us feel valuable. When it's just us, that external validation is gone, and the motivation can disappear with it. This gets confused with the idea of selfishness. We've been taught, often from a very young age, that putting ourselves first is selfish. Think about it. Culturally, and sometimes even religiously, self-sacrifice is held up as the ultimate virtue. The hero is the one who gives everything for others, who endures hardship for the greater good. In this narrative, taking time for yourself, spending money on your own health, or even just resting, can feel indulgent and wrong. But here's the crucial difference. Selfishness is taking from others for your own gain, regardless of the cost to them. Healthy self-regard, or self-care, is about making sure your own cup is full so that you can give to others without burning out and becoming resentful. It's not about taking, it's about sustaining. This deep-seated belief that we're not a priority manifests in so many common self-sabotaging behaviors. Let's be honest, how many of these sound familiar? You know you need 8 hours of sleep, but you doom scroll on your phone until 2 a.m. You know that greasy fast food makes you feel sluggish and gross, but you eat it anyway because you're too busy to cook a healthy meal. You have a nagging health issue, but you avoid making a doctor's appointment because you're scared of what you might find out, or you tell yourself it's not that bad. These aren't just bad habits. They are symptoms of a deeper disconnect. We are actively choosing to neglect the one person we are guaranteed to be with for our entire life, ourselves. The message we send to our subconscious is, you don't matter. Your health isn't important. Your comfort isn't a priority. So where does this come from? Often, it starts in childhood. If you grew up in an environment where your needs were consistently put last, or where you were only given praise when you were serving others, you learn that your value is external. You learn to be a great caretaker for everyone but yourself. You become an expert at reading other people's needs while completely ignoring your own internal signals. You might not even know what you need anymore, because you've spent a lifetime tuning that voice out. I want to propose a radical shift in perspective. Think of it this way. You are in a lifelong relationship with yourself. Just like any other relationship, it requires attention, communication, and effort. You have to listen to yourself. You have to be kind to yourself when you mess up. You have to celebrate your own wins. You have to invest time and energy into your own well-being. You need to become a worthy caretaker for yourself. Imagine you were tasked with taking care of a person who is incredibly important, the person whose body you live in, whose mind you think with, whose heart you feel with. How would you treat them? You'd make sure they were well-rested, well-fed, and cared for. That's the level of care you deserve from yourself. It's time to stop treating self-care as an optional luxury and start seeing it for what it is, a fundamental responsibility. It's not about bubble baths and spa days, though those are nice. It's about the non-negotiable, daily work of keeping your vessel, your mind and body, in the best possible condition. So, let's make this practical. How do we start? I want you to do a little self-care audit. Grab a piece of paper or open a note on your phone. We're going to make a simple checklist. Think about these areas: sleep, Are you getting enough quality rest? Nutrition. Are you fueling your body with decent food most of the time? Movement. Are you moving your body in a way that feels good, even for just 15 minutes a day? Mental health. Are you checking in with your feelings or just pushing them down? And finally, health maintenance. Are you up to date on checkups and addressing any physical concerns? Just be honest. No judgment. Look at your list and identify the one area that feels the most neglected. Just one. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. That's a recipe for failure. This week, your only goal is to take one small, concrete step to improve in that one area. If it's sleep, maybe you commit to putting your phone away 30 minutes before bed. If it's nutrition, maybe you plan to cook one healthy meal for yourself. The goal is to prove to yourself that you can and will take care of yourself. Reframe this action not as an indulgence, but as your duty to yourself. Because here's the beautiful truth. When you take excellent care of yourself, you become a better partner, a better parent, a better friend, a better everything. You can't pour from an empty cup. Caring for yourself isn't selfish. It's the most generous thing you can do for the people you love. It ensures that they get the best version of you, not the depleted, stressed out, resentful leftovers. So, here's my challenge to you. After this video, take a moment and write down 3 things you would do for someone you love deeply if they were having a hard time. Maybe you'd cook them a nourishing meal, or run them a warm bath, or just sit and listen to them without judgment. Now look at that list. And this week, do those 3 things for yourself. You are just as deserving of that love and care as anyone else. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content on living a more intentional life. I'll see you in the next one.